First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go here in Atlanta. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
All right.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle. Second down and 8. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down.
A gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
South. 11. Look the hot.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his tight end. That's Hicks. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. Stroud. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll go play action with Stroud. This one is caught by Velus Jones Jr. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Uno more.
On first down, it's Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. To throw is Stroud. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by their rookie corner.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. And here's the first carry for the power back, Dameon Pierce.
Dameon Pierce with ball carrier. Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and 9.
2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Pierce. And he's going to have a Bills first down. The attackers made it about the 38-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's across midfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Bills first down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. First down throw there is incomplete.
WSG Bro.
Tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way. And
that is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. On play action, Stroud. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. We are through 1. The Bills with the early advantage. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, south.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
it's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's caught. It's Dameon Pierce. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now McCarthy. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud. He fires downfield for Pitts. And the Bills are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Let's go now.
In motion now, it's Collins. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He's going to air one out for Parker. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're...
And he will go all all the way. Touchdown, Bills. Extra point try by Bass. It's up and good. And the Bills move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Tyler Bass, the kickoff for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Bayless Jones going to bring it out. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here we go, let's go.
Stroud to throw here on first down. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome?
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Good blocking, and he's in. Dameon Pierce. Touchdown, Buffalo. Pass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead.
Tyler Bass, the kickoff for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Another run here for Robinson. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Third and long.
Here we go. Why, Tony?
To throw, it's Stroud. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Atlanta. Stroud going to set up to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. Throwing is Stroud. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Look the hot.
16 yards. That's another.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the Bills' 21-yard line.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
On the quick, right? Tonight.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Hey, Uno Mars. Here we go. Tonight.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. He works free, right side. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Bills. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0.
Tyler Bass, the kickoff for Buffalo.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Whoa. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Oh, right.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
So now they'll pitch it out here. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
After losses on the last 2 run plays, they face 3rd down and 14. And this drive is over before it can start. It's swallowed up to force 4th down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. The Bills bringing on the punt team. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That is caught. What a throw. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. To throw, it's McCarthy. thrust. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. It's scooped up by the Falcons. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here we go. Hey, uno. Tonight.
On second down, Stroud. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Number 7, Bijan Robinson.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They managed to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Fourth down. There's no throwing the ball away. There's no giving yourself up. If you're going to turn yourself into a runner, you got to go get it. And that's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to put his head down.
And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Buffalo. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will add one more onto their big lead.
Falcons 7. Tyler Bass, the kickoff for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Velus Jones now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, when you've given up this many points, you're going to get quite the workload with your return units, and that's a really good effort right there. I mean, it's going to get lost anytime you have a one-sided game like this, but that's great determination on that run.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
2J. Tonight.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. Third down coming up.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And Great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Now return coming from the 7. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he will finally be tracked down, nearly a touchdown, but he'll set his team up with 1st and goal.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up 1st and goal, and that was electric to watch.
Here's Pierce. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Second and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Pierce. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
From back at the 6-yard line, what can they do on 3rd and goal? McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. This caught. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. Calvin Austin now from his own end zone. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
All right. 19 Texas. Why Tony?
They'll motion a tight end right. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Going up top and looking for Flowers.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
11.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Look the high.
Now, Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It is a big play there for the Falcons. And even 50 yards. On first down, it's Stroud. That is caught side of the end zone. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is caught! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Go.
They'll go again with Davis. And he's into the end zone. Ray Davis. Touchdown, Bills. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Extra point try by Bass. The kick is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
On the quick, right?
At the 43-yard line.
South.
Stroud to throw. He's going to air this one out. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Ready? Here we go, set!
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
Set, go!
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Buffalo.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Set! Roll, roll, roll! Ready?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one.